after years of extensive research, I have realized there is no coherent timeline. Just, no. That's what I thought the timeline was like, but it's not. Because time travel. And it's just 2 words, time and travel. Yeah, you're probably calling me crazy. You know, I can hear you calling me crazy. You're just like, Ender, so you're crazy. It's 4 a.m., go to bed. Why are you recording a video at 4 a.m.? You just go to sleep. No wonder why you're delusional. But anyway, no. I have proof that time travel exists. And I will prove to you that this totally makes sense. Because right here, these are my proofs. Especially this one. And then this one just adds a little bit of evidence to it, but it's mostly this one. But, yeah. Alright, so, Scott has said that these are canon. These books are canon. Which means that it could have elements. I don't know if he means like the whole thing is canon, or if it has elements. But that means Fetch could really exist in the timeline. So, let's analyze Fetch. Alright, so number 1, yeah, he syncs with your phone. The first phone was invented in 1876. I am trying not to slip up on my English. Fetch was made around the 70s or 80s, 60s probably being the earliest, and 90s being the latest. Here's the stationary phone for the 70s and 80s, and there's the portable phone for the 70s and 80s. And it kind of went into the 90s as well. So, yeah. Now, you couldn't text on these phones, so it'd be impossible to communicate with Fetch that way. But that's not the problem. Like, well, what if you just, like, called Fetch? Just like, hey, I want a donut. So, yeah, but not only can he sync with iPhones in particular, how? I mean, I don't know. So, he can also text. Not only that, but he also knows, like, terms. I don't know what they're called. I should know what they're called, but I don't know what they're called. But these are just the terms and stuff that he knows how to use and that he would use. So, yeah. How would they know about this stuff if this was not relevant back then? I'm not saying that these couldn't be relevant. These could possibly be relevant. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't born in the 80s. So, anyway, but how could they know about this stuff without time travel? Also, I'm just going to show you a little comic. This has nothing to do to move this video forward. It's just a little comic. You can skip it, but I would prefer if you didn't, because I mean, I thought it was funny. So, it goes like this. Hey, Henry. Oh, hi, William. Hey, look what I made. His name's Fetch. Oh, that's pretty cool. What does it do? Well, it can sync with your phone and get anything that you text it to. Wait, what's texting? Ha ha ha. That's something you'll learn in 12 to 22 years. Alright, bye now. Anyway, on with the theory. That was terrible voice acting, I know. I can't do a British accent, and I can definitely not voice Henry. So, I wasn't even going to attempt that. Again, how would they know about this stuff unless they had a time machine? Which is in this book. It was when it was first introduced. It was introduced in the very first story. So, here's my theory. Someone, probably William, went back and forth in time a bunch of times and, like, changed, like, one thing that would affect the future, because you know how people always talk about time travel, and they're like, oh, if you went back in time and you stopped the extinction of dinosaurs, there would be dinosaurs today or something. So that's basically kind of like what's happening here, is someone, again, probably William, went back in time or forward in time and did something that messed it up then, and that's why none of the events that are laid out in Fnaf make any sense at all. So yeah, that's it, the end. Hey, by the way, this is a part 1 out of 3 stories. I will tell you I will tell you the stories. The next one, part 2, is William just crazy smart? Or is he God? And part 3, what is inside the chest from FNAF 4? You remember that? There's been speculations, but I'm gonna solve it. I don't have that part done yet, because I'm still doing research. So I hope you all will stay tuned for the next parts.